Hello and welcome to another episode of Dine with World. My name is Amina and we have some really healthy recipes lined up for you in today's show. Don't worry, I know all of you must be going like, healthy recipes, they're so boring, they're tasteless and you have to stand in the kitchen for hours making them. That's not true. On today's show we have something really amazing. It's easy in the pockets, the ingredients are available in the pantry. And to teach us these recipes, we have a very young, talented chef. He's been teaching over 15 years. So let's welcome the sous chef of the Islamabad Marriott Hotel, Chef Raja Ghayoor. Hi, I hope I got your surname right.
Raja.
Raja? Ghayoor Abbas. Okay, yeah. How are you, Raja?
Good, how are you?
I'm good, and you're on our show after a very long time.
Yeah, it's been 8 or 9 months.
Yes, yes, it has been.
Yeah.
And I was just reading the recipes before the show, and they're amazing.
Yeah, I have chosen this time some healthy options because people, they are more sick when they have food, so they have allergies.
True.
So I have chosen some healthy options.
We'll just enlighten our audience. We are going to teach you quinoa salad with avocado. And then we're going to teach you how to make prawns with rosemary sauce, prawn cakes with rosemary sauce. Then
we have the beetroot salad
with strawberries
and goat cheese.
And the last recipe
is? And then we have the apple jam, which is like
with vanilla,
yeah,
right?
Vanilla
apple jams, I mean, you can even gift them to your loved ones,
Yeah.
Rather than buying just presents, just gift them with the effort of your time and make apple jam. All right, so the first recipe is quinoa with avocado salad. Grab your pencils and your paper because I'm just going to tell you what the ingredients are. The ingredients are boiled quinoa 1 bowl, fresh avocado half a piece, chopped parsley 5 grams, chopped tomatoes 6 grams, chopped onions 5 grams, lemon juice 100 milliliters, olive oil 80 milliliters, salt to taste, and white pepper powder to taste. So let's just show the audience what quinoa is. This is boiled quinoa.
Yeah, boiled quinoa. We can boil the quinoa with salt and orange, fresh orange. And it takes like 10 to 11 minutes once your water is on 100 degree. So you can just put in and then you can boil it.
All right.
On a slow fire.
So why do we have to boil this in orange juice? For flavor?
For the flavor.
Otherwise
yeah.
It's too bland.
Yeah.
Okay, great. So, Chef Raja, before we go on to the recipes, just tell us, the audience, something about yourself. You're so young, talented, and you're here at the Marriott.
I'm here in Marriott since 10 months now.
And you were?
Yeah, I was in Dubai over like 11 years. I
Very
worked
nice.
in Dubai in different hotels. And my specialty is guard manje,
Okay.
which is the cold kitchen. But I do the hot kitchen as well.
Very
So
nice.
I just came last year.
Okay,
In
back to
Islamabad.
Pakistan.
This is my first experience in a Marriott hotel, and it's really nice.
That's so good. And
Yeah.
you're back home, so of course it's a different
Yeah,
feeling altogether.
obviously.
Great. So let's start with the recipe.
We'll start with the quinoa.
So quinoa, he's boiled it in orange juice because otherwise it becomes too bland. So just going to give a little sour kick. Quinoa is a superfood. It is one of the most healthiest plant grains. It has it has all the 9 essential amino acids.
Yeah, and even the quinoa is gluten free. Most of the people, especially in Europe and Middle East, they have allergy with
To gluten, of course.
So this is very good for them also.
Quinoa, it's a superfood. It is rich in magnesium, zinc, potassium. It has vitamins. And the most important nutritional point here is it has all the 9 essential amino acids. And back in the Incan Empire, this was called the mother of all grains. It was supposed to be a very sacred grain because of its high nutritional content.
Yeah.
And now it is a superfood.
So I will start with the tomatoes.
All right, diced
Some
tomatoes.
fresh diced tomatoes. And then we have some onions, chopped onions. These are all fresh.
Okay.
And then we have some parsley, chopped parsley.
Parsley, again, it's very good for the kidneys.
Yeah.
Very good for
exactly.
kidney stones, dissolving kidney stones. So do add them to your daily
Yeah, and
meals.
then
Avocado.
we have fresh avocado.
So avocado, that's also called, well, one certain type of avocado, it's called an alligator pear, because sometimes it has very rough green skin. This is again very healthy. It is high in the good fats, saturated fats.
Exactly.
And it is high in healthy fats, low in carbohydrates. It has lots of vitamins, vitamin C, K, B5, and it has lots of potassium, more potassium than a banana has. So wow, it's a super healthy recipe that we're making.
I'll chop some avocado and then I'll add it.
So can we store this in the fridge after making it, some leftovers?
Yeah,
or?
we can store it, but if you have avocado in the salad, you should use as soon as, because avocado will be discolored. And
Okay, all right.
we can keep for 2 days in the chiller.
Okay.
Yeah.
And is it a good idea to freeze it?
No.
Okay.
It should be fresh after boiling. We just chill it and then we mix
So
it.
we have, ladies have lots of questions, especially when we're using ingredients that are not so common. But this is available in the market.
Yeah, this is available in market.
Perfect.
Avocado we have, quinoa we have in Pakistan. Easily we can find out.
Now
I'll
we're
add
gonna
some olive oil. And then we have some fresh lemon juice.
Okay.
And then a little bit of salt. And then we have the white pepper as well.
Okay.
Do not use the black pepper for the salad.
Otherwise, it's going to be too strong.
Yeah,
right?
it's too strong.
So just a little recap. Chef Raja, he's added boiled quinoa. They were boiled in orange juice so that the quinoa wouldn't taste too bland. Then he's added the diced onions, tomatoes. He's added parsley, olive oil, lemon juice, and a touch of salt and white pepper.
White pepper powder, yeah.
All right, let's mix this well.
When we make the salads, the people love to present it, especially the salads and the pastry as well.
Are you fond of making pastries?
Yeah.
Can you make pastries like?
Yeah, we can.
You can?
Yeah, I can make pastries as well.
So if we call you on our show and we ask you to make some nice Mars bars and chocolate, remaking the bounties and the sneakers at home, is it possible?
Yeah, we can make it.
Good.
Even I'm working with Chef Ahmed, our
Yeah,
executive
yeah,
chef
yeah,
pastry. So I learned
Very
from Chef Ahmed a lot.
So these are cookie cutters, and you can just fill these up just to get that perfect round shape.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. So Raja, you started working in Dubai.
In Dubai,
And that's where you started off, right?
Yeah, from Dubai I've started. I got training from Dubai, and then I got a job luckily there.
Very nice.
Yeah.
And is it tough? There are lots of orders, lots of, it's a different world out there.
It's a different world.
Because everything is very meticulous.
Yeah, exactly.
People are much more, they're more exposed to food and culture. So you have to be very careful. Everything has to be very authentic.
Dubai has the biggest competition, I would say, in hospitality.
And in food, of course.
Yeah.
All right. So this is done. We are going to just sprinkle this with avocado, and there we go. Easy.
Yeah.
And I'm sure it tastes great. There we go.
So I'll cut some cress. We have some cress as well.
Can you just show them this? Do we grow this ourselves?
Yeah, we do here. We do have here also, and we do take from Dubai as well.
Okay, all right. And then you can just grow it here. Perfect. So we can do this at home as well, right?
We can use the cotton.
Okay.
Just make it wet, and then we have, if we have some seeds, so we can grow up.
Okay, all right. You can tell us how to do that in another show.
Yeah, we can.
A nice little gardening class. Beautiful. Look at the presentation. This was so simple to make, made in a flash. The quinoa avocado salad is ready to serve. Great, Raja, thank you. And what is our
Welcome.
second recipe now?
Now we have the beetroot salad, which has goat cheese and strawberry.
Okay, so a little more about this recipe. The goat cheese. If you don't have goat cheese, you can use any substitute.
We can use cream cheese as well.
Okay, perfect. So if goat cheese is not available, use cream cheese.
But we have the goat cheese in Pakistan
Okay,
now. We have the local suppliers and
Very nice.
yeah, we can.
So let's go on to the ingredients of this recipe. The ingredients of beetroot salad with goat cheese and strawberries are: boiled beetroot 2 pieces, goat cheese 100 grams, fresh strawberries 4 pieces, yogurt half a bowl, honey 2 teaspoons, cumin seeds half a teaspoon, salt to taste, and pepper to taste. So goat cheese, even though it is high in fat, it doesn't have any trans fat. It has a high content of calcium, vitamin D and phosphorus, which is very important in maintaining good bone health. So these were the ingredients of beetroot with goat cheese and strawberry. Sounds very exotic. Beetroots, it's easily available. Goat cheese, if you don't have goat cheese, you can get the green cheese, and strawberries are in season, so it's a must-have in the kitchen. Let's start, Raja.
Yeah, I'll start with the goat cheese. Goat cheese, when you make the beetroot and goat cheese salad with strawberries or beetroot, you can use with seafood as well. It's also healthy.
Yes,
option.
goat cheese, even though it's high in fat, it doesn't have trans fat, and it has a very high content of calcium, vitamin D, and phosphorus, which is very important for bone development.
So when you boil the beetroot, you just add some vinegar
Okay.
to make more flavor and color, and we can add the melon salt, which
Okay.
we has today, the one with the flags. This one.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay. The sea salt flakes, yes. I'll just show this to everyone. Beautiful,
Melons.
yeah. This is how it looks like. If you can all get it is very thin and flaky. It's a favorite of chefs because it also has a very clean flavor and it's not so salty.
Yeah.
Okay.
We can cut into cubes. We can make wedges for the beetroot.
So it's interesting how we're not using any other vegetable in this.
No.
Okay,
Only the
just
strawberries,
beetroot. Okay.
Beetroot and strawberries. Then we have the goat cheese.
Fill it in a piping bag.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's filled this in a piping bag, and now, wow. Just pipe it out lovingly, so you get those beautiful curls,
Then we have this blowtorch.
right?
We just make a little bit of goat cheese caramelized.
All right.
So we have smoky and caramelized flavor as well.
Can I do this?
Yeah, you can do it.
So I hope the kitchen, I won't catch the kitchen on fire. Okay. Tell me when to stop.
Yeah, that's enough.
That's enough.
Yeah, that's it.
I don't want to touch the beetroot, smoky beetroot. There we go. Pretty.
So it gives you smoky flavor and the color as well,
Yeah.
as you can see.
Just a quick question, Raja. So I don't have this in my home. So what's the option? And
We can actually use like salamander if we have in the house, or oven, or if we have like
Okay.
lighter
right.
which has more flame,
Yes.
so you can use that.
Okay,
one.
perfect. Just asking because
Yeah.
some of us don't have this. Most of us won't be having this. Strawberries here. Beautiful. Strawberries, they're such a versatile fruit. You can use it anywhere in main courses, in savories, in desserts. So I was reading somewhere, strawberries, they are very high in vitamins, very high in antioxidants, and very high in fiber. And they are in the top 20 fruits which have a high antioxidant level. So it's a must-have.
And strawberry and beetroot with goat cheese, it's
Yeah,
really nice
very,
combination.
of course.
It's really nice combination.
So the sourness and the sweetness of the strawberries in contrast with the taste of the beetroot.
So I'll make a dressing.
Right.
It's very easy. You can make in your home also. With some yogurt, fresh yogurt.
Perfect.
Then here I have the honey.
Wow, that's such an amazing
Yeah.
flavor combination. The sourness of the yogurt and the sweetness of the honey.
Yeah. And then I have the roasted cumin.
This is whole cumin he's using.
Yeah.
For those of you who've just joined, I'm just going to do a little quick recap. We're making beetroot salad with goat cheese and strawberries. Raja is just making the dressing now.
Dressing with
We've added yogurt, we've added cumin,
Yeah.
and we've added honey.
honey and a little bit of salt.
Why don't we use the flaky salt?
We can put on top.
Okay,
And
perfect, for
yeah.
decoration. And white pepper.
Yeah.
So how do you like to have your strawberries, Raja? How do you usually eat them? Do you just eat them like that, or do you dip it in chocolate, or
No,
have a
I
strawberry
love to
shake
eat
juice?
strawberries with white chocolate.
White chocolate?
Yeah.
Nice.
Dark chocolate, I don't like, but I like the white chocolate.
I love dark chocolate,
Yeah.
Raja. I can't live without. So when you open my cupboard, you'll have lots of dark chocolate stacked, and then I'll finish them in 2-3 days. But the best thing is dark chocolate. It's healthy.
Yeah.
I read that you won't get a heart attack if you have dark chocolates. Drizzle the dressing on
Yeah.
top.
Now I can add some mandarin salt, the flakes.
Beautiful. So it was so easy to make. It's just the way he's placed the beetroot. He's cut them in different shapes. No, he's not cut them in different shapes. He's positioned them differently.
Yeah.
So it's just the brain here, how it works. The strawberries is they're nice little towers. Some are laying down. The goat cheese in the middle, piped up.
The cold kitchen and the pastry, you know, I love to work in pastry and cold because we have artistic plating.
Yeah, you have the margin to
Yeah.
to create, of course.
So here our salad is ready.
This is so beautiful. So let us just adore this salad because this looks just amazing. You can just put that there. Can I just taste the dressing?
Yeah.
Just so I can tell the viewers how it actually is. This is really good. It's amazing how the sweetness and the sourness and the flavor of the cumin, they've actually blended together.
Yeah.
So it's just like one whole thing that you're having, you know, flavorful dressing. Great, this was our second recipe. Now let's go on to our third recipe, which are prawn cakes with the rosemary sauce. Minced prawns 140 grams, egg white 2 pieces, cooking cream 30 milliliters, cajun spice or 7 spices, a half a teaspoon, chopped coriander 5 grams, ginger garlic paste 5 grams, lemon juice 20 milliliters, salt to taste, and a slice of bread. So these were the ingredients of prawn cakes with rosemary sauce. So Raja, you're going to teach us how to make two different kinds of
different
prawn
kinds.
cakes? Yeah.
One I'll make with the toast,
Okay.
which in house. Even the other one also, like in Pakistan we used to make cutlets,
Yes.
chicken or beef or mutton. So we can make with the prawn as well.
Perfect. Let's start.
Yeah.
So these are the prawns?
Yeah, this is the prawns which we have minced.
Okay.
Then I'll add some 7 spices, cajun spices.
Right. So cajun spices, they're actually paprika.
Yeah.
And
red chili powder, there's sesame,
okay.
salt, white pepper, all mixed together.
7 spices.
I'll add some salt as well.
So this is minced prawns. He's added 7 spice powder and salt, and now he's going to add cream.
Cream,
Okay.
bit of cream to make it smooth.
Then we're going to add the 2 eggs in this.
Yeah.
Okay. The egg white and the egg yolk.
No, just the egg white. I will.
All
add
right.
this.
What is this, Raja?
This is the rosemary sauce.
Okay. You've already prepared this,
Yeah,
and you
I
teach us how to make this.
I have prepared already. It's very easy. We can make in home.
Yes. Do tell us.
Rosemary sauce has mayonnaise,
Okay.
ketchup.
1 cup.
Yeah.
Okay.
1 cup of mayonnaise and half cup of ketchup.
Right.
And then we have rosemary.
Right.
Fresh or dry rosemary, which we can get easily from the market. And then we have Tabasco and
Okay.
W sauce, Worcestershire, which we can buy easily from the Kosa market.
You might want to write this down because the recipe sounds very interesting. 1 cup of mayonnaise, half a cup of ketchup, Tabasco sauce, W sauce, and rosemary.
Rosemary.
That's it.
Yeah.
And then you have your rosemary sauce ready. And you can, it sounds like a very versatile sauce. You can use this as a dip with your fries, with your pakoras, with whatever, fried item you're making at home. Are we going to fry this, shallow fry this?
Yeah.
Okay.
I will put on the toast and then we will fry it. Just mix together all nicely.
So even though prawns, they have a high cholesterol content, but they're low in calories and they have very high nutritional value, high in proteins. So you can eat this. What do you recommend?
The prawns, yeah.
Once a week.
Yeah, once a week I think we can eat. And it's nice in taste.
All right, so this is done,
Yeah,
and
this is done.
I'll help you out on this.
Yeah.
Cooking oil,
Yeah,
how much?
we add a bit more. Actually, we can do deep fry it also, but it's not really healthy.
Okay.
So I would like to do on the pan, just pan fried.
So, okay, right. I think this is enough. So now comes the difficult part. Oh, I thought you were going to shape them into cakes. It's so soft. So he's going to spread it like a jam spread.
A jam spread.
And then he's going to shallow fry it. Wow, very, very nice. So it's a healthy diet food. So today's episode is all about healthy food, things that you find easily in your pantry, and it doesn't take much time, and it also tastes good.
Once the oil and pan will be ready, so we can.
So Raja, you're very peaceful and very calm. I've never seen you shout or walk with a frown on your face. What's the reason? And he's always smiling. I've never seen him stress.
It's actually
Share this with us. How do you do it?
It's natural.
It's natural?
Yeah, it's natural. It's from my family.
Everyone is like that. Wow. It's like, okay. They're all on tranquilizers, happily walking around. Yeah, he's always smiling. So, but I'm sure there are moments of stress, Raja. What do you do? How do you, because I've never seen you.
I always try to not to shout.
Okay, very
not
nice.
To be stressful.
If all of us could be like that.
I think it's ready. So
Yes.
we'll just make it with slow flame.
Wow,
It's like
and it's
brown.
already brown.
Yeah.
It looks like the homemade chapacer.
Yeah.
You know, my mother makes it and I love it. I have it every Sunday. Very nice. And the egg has given it, the egg white has given it that golden crust
Yeah.
on top. So I think it's nearly done. We just
Yeah.
plate it out. I'll add more oil.
Yeah. So I'll add some rosemary sauce.
Okay. You going to top it?
Yeah, top it and then just I'll make together.
All
and
right.
Then I'll cut it.
Okay. So you're going to sandwich it together.
Yeah.
Very nice. So, I mean, you know, by looking at this, I'm getting so many ideas. Instead of prawns, you can do this with potatoes as well, you know.
You can do
A
with
nice
chicken,
potato
you
sandwich.
can do with the chicken as well. You can do with beef.
So if I'm using potatoes, Raja, so if we're using potatoes, I'm going to add cream in it as well.
Yeah.
Cream, 7 spice, the same ingredients.
Yeah,
White
you
pepper,
can-
salt,
You can
Okay.
use the cream as well because cream will give you smoothness.
and the egg white.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's almost ready.
Should I turn this off?
Yeah. We can serve this one hot and cold as well.
All right.
So I'll add the rosemary sauce in it.
I'd like to taste this. Very nice. I can put this, I can put corn in this, you know, like a dressing, salad dressing. Okay,
I just put sauce inside and then cover
okay.
the prawns.
This is such a good idea. You can give this to your children for lunch, you know?
Yeah.
Or if you do not want to make such a heavy, lengthy
And
main
time
course,
taking.
you
Even
can
if-
just make
yeah.
this.
It's not really time taking. as
Yeah,
well.
yeah, and it's healthy and it's filling. And on the sides, we can serve this with baked potatoes,
Yeah.
maybe, and some sautéed vegetables.
Sauteed vegetable, or we can use French fries. We can fry
Fries.
French fries.
I was about to say
Especially-
fries, but I
yeah.
said let this show remain healthy. Fries would have been an excellent option. So this is really, really interesting. He sandwiched the prawns and he topped it with the rosemary sauce he's made. Again, I'll tell you how to make the sauce. It's 1 cup of mayonnaise, half a cup of ketchup, Tabasco sauce and the W sauce with white pepper and salt. Salt?
Yeah.
Okay. And of course, rosemary. You can't find rosemary, you can substitute with other herbs. So it's a
We
power-packed
can-
sauce
Yeah. We
with
can
lots of
use
flavor.
Coriander as well.
Or mint.
Yeah, mint also. Mint also we can use, but the coriander is.
Raja, good idea, right? Mint. Raja was like quiet for 2 minutes. He's like,
So the prawn cake with rosemary sauce is ready, but I'll make one prawn cutlet as well.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yes. So those of you who do not want to sandwich it, you can make the cakes. This is going to be interesting because it's a very soft, gooey mixture. So I think we'll be needing flour for this.
Yeah.
So we don't have to use flour for this. I thought we had to use flour. He's saying, Raja,
Yeah.
egg white is enough?
Egg white is enough.
Okay.
We can use egg white. I will add some crumbs.
Okay. Should I add more oil?
Yeah, little bit.
So these are panko breadcrumbs. Okay.
Yeah.
So they just give the normal breadcrumbs as well, but why is this preferable? Because it gives texture
It gives you the crispiness and
Yeah.
the flavor as well.
Okay. So you just lovingly put this in. I love the way he's just so tranquil. Looks like you're meditating every morning. So he just comes to work with a smile on his face. You know, we need to take some classes from you. So, but what was the most stressful moment in your life, Raja? You have to tell us.
When I have started the training,
That was stressful? Yeah?
yeah,
Did you have a strict chef with you?
yeah,
Yeah. And he would scold you? Tell me, tell me.
yeah. In the beginning, it was really hard. It was really hard because
Yeah, sure.
we used to do 16, 17 hours trainings, and at the end of the day, even still the chef
Would
is
say, hey,
out.
it's not good
Yeah,
enough.
it's not good enough.
Yeah, okay. But I guess initially, when you're training, if you have a very strict boss, even though you may hate him so much, the worst bosses are the best teachers.
Yeah, exactly.
Because they take the best out of you, and you come up with something that is
Yeah.
You would never have imagined to be doing this.
I'm still in contact with my chef who have given me
Yeah.
really hard time. Yeah,
And he's brought the best out, of course. When I started working at a very strict boss, he was very, very, very strict. Super strict. He never liked anything that I did, so I would always be struggling to make something better and even better. But that has helped me throughout
Yeah.
my entire career. That little head start.
So yeah, the prawns it doesn't take so long
Yeah.
to cook.
Okay.
Yeah.
And beautiful golden brown color. So he's just going to teach you how to make one right now.
Yeah.
So you have an idea.
Yeah.
Just have to coat them in the panko breadcrumbs, or you can serve it like a sandwich.
Yeah.
Good for tea, also afternoon chai.
It's ready. And then again I will add some rosemary sauce as well on top of the cake because it gives you nice
Very
flavor
nice.
and taste.
Mmm.
Even yeah.
Ta-da! Looks amazing. So I'm very excited about the last recipe we're going to make, Raja. It is
Apple jam with the vanilla flavor.
apple jam with vanilla. I'm sure all of you are excited as much as I am. So let's go on to the ingredients of apple jam with vanilla. You'll be needing peeled and diced apple 1 bowl, vanilla beans 1 piece, cinnamon 2 pieces, cardamoms 5 pieces, star anise 2, bay leaves 4, red vinegar or white vinegar 100 milliliters, and brown sugar 60 to 80 grams. So these were the ingredients of apple jam, and we're using spice. We're using 3 different kinds of spices in this.
Yeah.
So it's going to complement the flavor of the apples, and you won't need lots of sugar. So it's a spice jam.
Some spice, yeah. I will add some brown sugar at the
Okay,
last.
all right.
Yeah.
Perfect.
To make it
So any special kind of apples? Are these Granny Smith apples or?
You can use green or red apple.
Okay, green apples are better because it takes a slightly longer time to cook.
Yeah.
The other apples, they're easily mash inside. So either you can use a combination of two, so you can have a little bit of texture.
Yeah, if you want to make it faster, you can use the red apple.
Yeah, if you're lazy,
yeah.
you I don't know, short on time. I think everything
Yeah.
requires time. But I think the combination is good. It'll just give some kind of crunch to the jam as
yeah.
well. Okay,
I will just
up to you.
dice the.
But it's perfect for gifts.
Yeah.
You know, you always baking or cooking something and giving it to someone, it always makes them very happy because it's your time, you know, the gift of your time that you're giving to them.
This is, you know, it's like you do something for someone from your heart.
Yeah,
I
of
would
course.
say like that.
Of course, you're so right,
Yeah.
Raja. And all these chefs make recipes from their hearts, we can see, because they lovingly chop, cut, cook. They're always happy while doing it. So you have an option all the time. Either you
Yeah.
can be very stressed out or angry, or you can just change. It's just all in your head. You know, be positive,
Exactly.
start thinking positively, and enjoy whatever you do. You know, people might be like, it's easy for you to say, but that's the trick.
Exactly.
It'll just make your work quicker and faster, and your work will be better. Do we need a saucepan for this, Raja? How does
Yeah.
it work? You grew, okay, boil it
It's
in here. Okay,
warm already.
okay.
So I dice the apples without skin and without seed. So I'll just put it in the pan.
And we don't need to put water in this.
Yeah, we don't need to.
Okay.
We can use
Of course, the water from the apples itself will
Yeah.
come out, and
we can use apple juice.
Okay.
I'll add some vinegar in it, red wine vinegar.
So we're adding vinegar in this.
Yeah.
Okay, red vinegar and white vinegar. Very, very interesting. What does the vinegar do?
It keeps your food longer life.
Okay,
And
it helps to preserve it.
yeah.
Very nice.
And then it gives the sourness
Okay.
because apple has sweetness,
Okay.
so it combines with that.
So how long can we keep this apple jam for?
We can keep 2-3 months
Wow.
if we have the vinegar.
Refrigerated?
Yeah.
Okay, so provided you put in the vinegar, then you can keep it in the fridge for 2-3 months.
Yeah.
Otherwise, there's some people who don't put vinegar, but then their shelf life is not for long.
It's just
Okay.
in a week.
So he's added the cinnamon, he's added the
star anise,
star anise, okay.
bay leaves.
The bay leaves, very nice, and the aroma, it smells so good,
Yeah.
Raja. So it takes around some time for it to
Yeah.
dissolve and,
Yeah.
and mash,
Yeah. It
become mashable. So you cook this for around 15 to 20 minutes?
Exactly.
Okay.
So I'll add some vanilla essence.
Vanilla essence,
Yeah.
okay. Very important.
Even we can use the vanilla beans if
So it
it's
kind of
available.
smells like apple pie,
Yeah.
you know? It's because of the spices also that we're using. Apple pies, they have cinnamon in it. So we can use this jam, of course, on breads, on pies, and on what? Pastries? On donuts?
Donuts.
Just let your imagination go wild, you can use it anywhere. And apple jam is the easiest to make?
It's really easy to make. And all the things available
Yeah, of course,
in
all of them
houses.
are. Yeah.
Obviously, everyone they use the spices, whole grain, all the spices everyone use. in
And
their
one more
houses.
thing, the jar, whenever you do put it in the jar, make sure it's sterilized.
Yeah.
How do you sterilize a jar? Boiling water.
Yeah.
Okay, done. Put boiling water in the jar to sterilize it, so it's just going to help to preserve
Done.
the jam and to give it a longer shelf life. So before we put the jam in a jar, it's very important to sterilize it. It'll just help to preserve the jam and to give it a longer life. So the two ways, you can first wash the jar thoroughly with soap and water, and then heat it in an oven for at around 120 degrees for 10 to 20 minutes. Or you can immerse the jar in boiling water for around again 10 to 15 minutes. There are two ways to sterilize a jar. So we've been cooking this for around a while, and you can see that the water has dried. Very little water content.
Yeah, water
Here.
and the vinegar is dried already.
Yes.
So I'll add some brown sugar in it.
Okay.
So it will give the sweetness.
Okay, dokie. So you can use this anywhere. You can use this as in your yogurt.
Yeah.
And turn it into an apple yogurt. Use this in, of course, in pies and on your bread as fillings. It's caramelized, and now look, it's also going to help the apples to bind together. The brown sugar.
We can blend the apples. I mean, we can make the proper mousse, or we can leave like that also, with small chunks.
And you can even have ice cream with this.
Yeah.
Nice warm apple jam with vanilla ice cream, and a nice big chunk.
Or even the same way, you can use the tart with this gel. You fill
I was letting my imagination go a little wild. Nice big brownie.
Yeah.
Chocolate sauce, apple sauce, and vanilla ice cream. Wow. So Raja said you can put this directly in a jar with the spices, right?
Yeah.
Or
we can remove the spices, and then we can blend it.
Okay, sure. That's up to you.
Yeah.
So this is just nearly done. The apple jam. So you can present this in a nice huge jar with a nice pretty ribbon.
Yeah.
How long are you going to cook this for? How more?
It will take like 2-3 minutes more, but in total, like, it will take 20 minutes to cook this all.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do we have to make sure that there's no moisture left inside? Okay.
Exactly. And then you add the brown sugar at the last moment, because if you add the sugar in the beginning, so it will start sticking with the pan.
Okay. So now you can see, so again it's up to you. You can have this with apple chunks, or you can blend it.
Yeah.
If you want to blend it, make sure you remove the spices.
Yeah. So it's
Done?
ready now?
Okay. Ready. That scared me. I'm going to taste this. So we have just made apple jam. For those of you who've joined in, Raja from the Marriott Hotel Islamabad, he's a sous chef. He has made apple jam. How was this done? All right. A little recap, Raja.
Exactly.
So what Raja did was, he took 2 apples, diced it, put it in a frying pan, half a cup of red vinegar, half a cup of white vinegar, apple juice, half a cup.
Yeah.
And
apple juice, vanilla essence, and he allowed the mixture to cook for around 20 minutes until the water dries up, right? Yeah, water dries up and the soft.
And it becomes soft. So you have to keep on mashing it. It all depends on how much texture you want. If you want to have a chunky applesauce, that's up to you, or you can keep on mashing or blend it. And of course, we added spices. We added bay leaves, cinnamon, and star anise. And in the end, you have to add brown sugar just to bind the entire mixture and to add sweetness. Do not add it in the beginning, otherwise the mixture will stick to the frying pan. Ta-da! And your applesauce is ready. Apple jam, sorry. Thank you, Raja.
Welcome. Thank you so much.
The show is now coming to an end. I really enjoyed today's show because now I know healthy recipes are not all that boring to make, and they do taste amazing. They're not costly, they are flavorful, and they're very interesting to make. It doesn't take a long time in the kitchen. We made prawn cakes with rosemary sauce, beetroot salad with goat cheese and strawberries, quinoa with avocado, and my favorite, apple jam. If you have any suggestions, feedback, any requests, you can just message us on our PTV World Facebook page. If you want to watch reruns, you can always log on to YouTube. I'm going to catch you next week with another new episode, exciting recipe, so that all of you at home do not get tired of cooking in the kitchen. Till then, stay happy, don't hurt others, be nice, be positive, stay healthy, keep smiling. Allah Hafiz.